Good day, everyone. I am Melchizedek Junicio Galon Jr. from Agusan del Sur State College of Agriculture and Technology, taking up Bachelor of Secondary Education major in English, Section 1A. And now, I will be the second reporter of the Chapter 4, The Ends of the Human Acts, and I will be covering the meaning of good up to the kinds of goods. But before I will proceed to my report, which is the human good, I will give my knowledge or my understanding about the ends of the human acts. So, the ends of the human acts, we believe that every act has an ends, and every act has a purpose. So, for that reason, what do we mean by an ends? Ends is the purpose or a goal of an act. So, for example of this is our parents send us in school to study because they believe that we have dreams in life that we need to achieve. So in by that statement or in by that example, as we can say that there is a purpose or a goal. So now, let's proceed to my report, which is the meaning of good. Meaning of good according to Aristotle. It is a function. The good of man is that which fits his function as a rational being, and because of it's the soul that which constitute man's rational nature, the good of man proves to be activity of soul in conformity with excellence, and if there is more than one excellence, it will be the best and the most complete of these. So needs. Needs are those goods which are essential to man as a man. So what is the things that can help us as a human that we can consider it as a needs? So wants are those goods that an individual requires because of his particular circumstances in life. So we should always remember that good is what we really need because good is essential to man as a man. And we should always think before we take in action for something like gusto ba natin ito or mas kailangan natin ito? Sana sa mga bagay na ginagawa natin ay di lang natin gusto. Dapat dahil gustong-gusto natin ito so that maabot natin ang tinatawag nila na full potential of a human being. O sabi nga dito, needs are essential to man as a man. Tayo bilang tao. So now let's proceed to the kinds of good. So first is the essential and accidental good. Essential goods or needs are those fits the natural needs of man as a man. And it's also called as perfected because they contribute to the integral perfection of man. So when we say integral perfection of man sa buong pagkatao ng isang tao, so example of this is food, shelter, health, knowledge, virtue, and life. So it is obvious that that example is the primary needs of a human. So next is the accidental good or wants. Accidental goods are those that fit the wants of an individual because of the circumstance. And it is also called as non-perfected because they merely contribute to the external worth of appearance of a person. So for example of that is money, car, good name, academic degree, power, luxury. So matatawag ka ba na tao without money, car, or other? Yes, because that is only for the external worth of appearance of the person. So essential good is perfective of our being, and accidental good is non-perfective because it's matter to the external worth or the appearance of the person. The second is real and apparent good. Real good Real good is something which has an intrinsic value and it possesses qualities rendering it fitting or desirable. It includes both essential and accidental goods. So, for example of these is good acts and habits, parents and parenthood, pleasure and joy, work and leisure. So those are real goods. They are intrinsically good or real in itself. So next is apparent good. So apparent good actually an evil thing, but it is viewed as good under certain aspects. So for example of this is diseases. So nowadays we are facing a lot of problems and one of these is COVID-19. And sabi nga ng iba, buti daw nagka-lockdown kasi they can spend more time to their family, friends, and to others. But it is considered as apparent good because of the COVID-19. It can cause sadness for everyone because there's a lot of life lost. There's a lot of people died because of that diseases. So it can cause sadness, death, worry, and even crimes are exist. So third is the perfective and non-perfective goods. So perfective good, it contributes to the integral perfection of a person. So when we say integral perfection of a person, sa kabuuan ng ating pagkatao. So for example of this education, virtue, food, exercise, and medicine. So it is obvious that it contributes a lot to the integral perfection of a person. So next is the non-perfective good. So it merely contributes to the external appearance of or convenience of a person. Example of this is clothes, wealth, social status, or political power. So take note the difference between perfective and non-perfective. So perfective contributes to the integral perfection of a person or sa kabuuan ng ating pagkakatao. And while non-perfective good, it is contributes to the external or to the external appearance or the convenience of the person. So it is obvious that clothes, wealth, social status, or it's or the you can see to the physical or sa panglabas na anyo ng isang tao.